guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Thursday. Happy Thursday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is starting out wonderfully. Got up today, I got to go for a walk this morning. Took a few days off from walking just due to things going on in life and being busy, and I definitely feel it, tired, much more tired. And so I've been going to bed the last few nights a lot earlier than normal and just laying there because I'm tired. And so I'm like, today I was like, I'm not doing that anymore. So got Maxine, she was snoozing away, and I'm like, I literally pull back the covers and she just like looks at me, lays her head back down. I'm like, let's go. And so she got up, we went for a walk this morning and came back, and I was looking through the things I have to do today. Yesterday, Brooke and I went and got our nails done. Look at she picked out, my nails are really short right here. Let me see. She is a great color picker outer. That's not my gifting, don't have that gifting, and that's quite all right. And so she'll go and she's like, Mom, you need this because of your skin tone. And so we have the same color skin, and so she picked it out. And on the paper, I was like, I don't know, I don't even like that. And the nail tech lady's like, no, that looks great. And I'm like, I don't know. And so I'm like, well, let me see. She was getting hers done. She was ahead of me. And I said, well, let me see yours and see how it looks. And I was like, wow, I was so surprised at how nice it is. Like, again, just not the good visual on that. And so I love it. So we got our nails done yesterday, which was great. And then we were out, so we ended up going over to a home goods store, and she's like, Mom, all the spring stuff is in. And I'm like, temptation. And so I was walking and I was like, do I even get anything? And so I got some pink florals. I got 3 things right here. So maybe that's better. I wanted like to get a picture or something for under here, and I thought, at Christmas I had a wreath. I wanted to get something for my door. None of their wreaths are bigger. I think I got it at TJ Maxx back in the mountains, and it's similar to my fall one, and it's much bigger. It has like the little colors off it, and I like it, but I thought, well, I'll just get one of those for spring. I had the exact one. It just got so faded being outside, and so I didn't bring it here. And then I thought I'd get one. Well, all the wreaths were like smaller. So I was like, well, that looks weird, I think, for such a big door. So Brooklyn's like, why don't you put that under your thing? So I am going to put that there. So I'm thinking, I spent all day yesterday trying to mess with this. Never was happy with it whatsoever. So I went and I'm like, why don't I just get a couple florals? Because I needed something long, I felt like, over there. And then we started seeing pink, and I'm like, ooh, pink is pretty. And then Brooklyn's like, pink would look nice in your kitchen. And so I'm doing pink. So will I do that? I don't know. Maybe it'll stay like that. We'll see. And then I got that one over there. I just stuck it up there. But I think that's good for now. It's going to be one of those things that, do I like it? Do I not? And over there, I just took the little plant off there because it was orange. So, and then I ended up getting a couple just vase glass containers for upstairs. In the upstairs room, keeping it real minimal. And so it's just, we have that black TV stand, and it's just very streamlined and plain up there, which is good. And so I had like a round vase I had it down here at one point. And so then I got another one that was white, and then I got like a taller one that had a little bit of the gray and the white on it. So I thought, that looks good up there. Just simple and easy up there. So then I have a few plants sitting on my table over here. I'm like, let me leave those over there and see how they do, and then see if I put them anywhere else. And so that was good. We had a good night last night doing that. And then today I got up and I'm like, what shall I do today? What is going to be in the works for today? So I thought I'm going to do some baking because we don't have any treats or anything, and I decided I was going to make those. So I thought, today, why don't I make it a baking day? And I was looking at my list of things to do, and I was like, ooh, clean the stove and the oven. I'm like, yes, that's on my list today. So maybe later this afternoon, we'll see how the day goes. But for now, so today I decided, let's do some baking. So back in the day, a long time ago, I used to set aside different days for certain things. Like I would do laundry, most of my laundry on a Monday. Tuesday was like my office paperwork, that kind of stuff, order library books, plan groceries, look up recipes, that kind of thing. That was like my Tuesday day for like my free time. I still had other things to do, but that was what I mostly did in my extra time. And then Wednesday was baking day. Baking day and Wednesday. I can't remember what we did Thursday, deep clean day maybe, and Friday was running day. I'm pretty sure that's how we set up. It's back on my blog how I did it. But on our baking day, we would make pretty much enough snacks and treats for the whole week, so it lasted until the next week, or at least through the weekend when we had things. And so I'm like, that was a good little method that we had going on. And then life changed and got busy. I was running kids, doing things, and seasons of life. That's what, it never is the same. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Growth, change is all good things. So I'm like, today can be my baking day. So I'm going to focus on doing a few things today. And I bought stuff for those Twix cookies. The caramel bits, those were really good. I made those at Christmas time, so I thought I'm gonna make those today. And then I saw in my cupboard I have the cherry pies, so I went out to the freezer and got my pie crust out, and then I thought, well, I can make some smoothies today. That's not baking, but so I grabbed a frozen banana so we can make some smoothies, and we'll make some rolls for dinner, and who knows what else will come up with, but it'll be a great day. So are you ready for a good day? All right, I'm gonna get on my baking stuff, and we're gonna get making some cookies. I'm gonna make my dough up because it's gotta sit for a little bit because it's a shortbread dough. So all right, let's go. So for the recipe, you're basically making a shortbread. So it's just gonna be butter. We're gonna use the fake butter because, yes, if you're gonna make treats, you might as well do fake butter. Cheaper, much cheaper. So I'm gonna add 3 sticks of this in there and then kind of let it mix up, and then I'll add my powdered sugar to it if it doesn't go on the countertop, and mix it. It's good. So for the dough, I'm just gonna put it on, usually I could just leave it in the metal bowl with a piece of like parchment paper or wax paper over top, but I'm gonna put it in between plastic. So I'm gonna put on a piece of plastic because I have a lot of plastic. Put it on there, kind of smush it down a little bit, put it in my freezer so it gets cold real quick, so I have to wait for hours to do the cookies. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is going to be like crescent rolls. I believe they do call them crescent rolls. In the recipe book, they also call them icebox butter horns is another name. Basically, it's like the crescent rolls. And so I don't think, have I ever made these? No, I don't think I've ever made my own crescent rolls. Never. Nope, I'm just thinking back over the years. So I'm gonna make some. So it's just one thing I haven't done. I've done rolls, I've done a bunch of stuff, but never crescent rolls. So this will be my first time doing it. So the recipe has where you have to put it in the refrigerator overnight, or you can refrigerate it for up to a week. So I'm hoping, it's early in the morning, I'm hoping I can put it in the refrigerator and then I can take it out this afternoon and bake it. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. If not, I can just do it tomorrow too. So I'm gonna let me get a snapshot here for the one I'm using. This is in my old Mennonite cookbook. But I looked in a couple of my Mennonite cookbooks and they were the same recipe. So basically you beat together and let stand for about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna put those first ingredients in here and just beat together and let it stand. So I'm gonna let that sit for about 10 minutes like it says. So I'm gonna mix up something else. I was gonna do this smoothie, but then I thought about the other day, I remember I wanted to do the chocolate chip oatmeal cups and I didn't make it because I didn't have bananas. I have bananas. So I got my stuff here. So I'm gonna mix this up in the blender here and do a big, it's a big batch. Do a batch. I haven't made chocolate chip pumpkin, or not chocolate chip pumpkin, chocolate chip oatmeal cups. Right here, recipe for my cookbook, in a long time. So they like the chocolate chip. We've made the apple cinnamon. I don't mind all those. They don't love them. They love chocolate chip because they're kids. So just basically put everything in here, mix it up. It's good. Now I'm going to continue on with this one and just adding in, you add sugar, margarine and salt, mix that in, then you start doing in the flour. It says to refrigerate it and put it in a covered container and refrigerate it. So I'm gonna hope I can just do it till like this afternoon. We'll see how the day goes. So those are in the refrigerator, and so now I'm gonna do my cookie dough. So I am just gonna roll it out and then cut it out into circles, put it on the cookie sheet, and then bake it in the oven. Everything's baking away. So the next thing to do is some mini cherry pies. I've been making these for years. For years, it was just to take on not having a big giant pie and just more grab and go. All you do is take pie crust, make your own if you want, cut it out, put it in a cookie, a muffin tin, and then a scoop of your favorite whatever pie filling. Greg likes cherry, Maddie likes cherry. They love it. So I'm gonna make these and we'll have yummy easy. This is Gallery Fragments because this was used up from the freezer meals back in December. So using those up and then we'll have those. So I'm waiting in the oven. I have two ovens, but this one is smaller, so these big pans are not going to fit in there. So that will go in there. So I'm going to start on dinner because I have to leave this afternoon. So I'm going to be out of the house around dinner time. So if I get this done now, it'll be finished. So I'm going to make chicken meatballs. These I made in my freezer meals in December. They're really good. The kids didn't like the second ones, which were the chicken Florentine. I did. I thought they were delicious, but the first one, not bad, like delicious. Not bad, like meaning like the kids were like, this isn't bad, Mom. I liked them. I like the chicken flavored one. So I've got my ground chicken here. This is the one, remember I ground up the second one and it had more of the fatty stuff in it. I didn't use that one yet. So this is gonna go in here. I am going to, this has got an egg, olive oil, I gotta get that. Worcestershire sauce, and breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, garlic, salt, pepper, onion, and oregano in here. Just mix it up, make it in little balls, put it in a 9x13 pan, we'll bake it in the oven. What we liked in the bottom of ours was homemade creamy chicken soup. I just put it in the bottom and it was really good. This is very thick because I didn't add a lot of liquid to it. So I'll show you. I just put this on the bottom, and then we put the meatballs right on top, and then we'll just bake it. It's good. It's really, really good. You don't need this. The original recipe I think has like a butter, garlicky herb sauce, and that's really good too. This was just something to throw in there because I knew I had this and I knew it would be delicious. So just go like this, and we'll put the meatballs right on top. The next thing to do was make some vegetables that I'm just gonna put in roast in the oven. This is really good. This is Brussels sprouts and the broccoli. They do stay, mine have been staying good lately. I keep one out in the garage refrigerator and then one in here. We use the other one up. So I just put those in there. I should have chopped it on the chopping board, and then I was like, I'll just cut it real quick in the bowl. So I did. I just add olive oil, salt and pepper, and this garlic. This already has salt in it, so I don't have to add salt. This is really good, garlic parsley. And then I like to add honey. And the balsamic glaze is so delicious. So I just kind of put that on top and just kind of mix it in there a little bit. I got this one at Aldi. Glaze with balsamic vinegar right here. This is really good. Just makes a nice little mixture. And I will put this in the oven and broil in the oven. I got a cookie out, those out. I've got the cherry pies in. So we're moving along, getting things done. And the other thing I'm gonna do is a salad. I've got this sweet kale salad. I have to use this up. So I'm gonna put this in here, and I've got a few cucumbers. I'm just gonna chop them up and put in here. Be a good way to use them up. This will be easy salad, so I just add more cucumbers to it, a little bit more cranberries, and some Parmesan cheese on top. And then when I serve it, we'll mix this in there. If I have to add more dressing, I can. And I've got homemade croutons. This will be a great thing. I'm not gonna put this on now because I know it does make it, not very good. So put this in the refrigerator. We're doing great. I don't want to wait till later to let the dough rise. I don't want to wait until tomorrow. So I am going to put mine. I kind of Googled another recipe, and a person said you can just let it double and then punch it down and make it. So I'm going to take mine and put it in the sun because the sun is out there and shining, and then let it do its thing. That'll be good. My video posted about my plants, so I got to see the comments in there. So I do see how it's turning brown because it's overwatered. So I'm not going to water anymore. So it sits in the sun here for like right now during the day, but the way the sun moves, it won't stay all day in the sun. So I'm just going to leave it here. Hope these do good. It'll be great. It feels a little breezy today, but a little chilly, but the sun is out, so that makes it a whole lot better. So I'm going to finish these cookies here. So I have a package of caramels, and I put some milk in there. The original recipe has cream or evaporated milk, but I just use regular milk. Hopefully it works. I just have to keep stirring it here because I feel like it's not getting super smooth. Hopefully I did not, my microwave does not have a chocolate setting. My old microwave had, the smaller settings, and this one does not. So you just have to be careful how long you put it in for. So I'm going to be hopeful that as I mix this, it keeps melting. So I've got my chocolate in there now. But last time this was really thick, and I thought it was really hard to spread on, so this one I added a little bit more. I'm hoping to make it be a little bit thinner when I spread it, but I feel like I just need to mix it. We'll see. Hopefully I didn't just run that whole, $3-4 package of caramels. yes, you can make your own. I was debating between doing my own, and I was like, oh, the cost, but then I realized you have so much more, but it's good. So it's a little chunky. Hopefully I didn't ruin it. I'll just be hopeful. Go slow, don't hurry. When you put them on, I just did one. I'm like, it kind of balances out. And you put chocolate on top, so I think it's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna just coat these with caramel. So what I found last time, I like spread it on there, made it perfect. If you just drop it, it just naturally falls. So that's good. I had a little bit extra last time. It was a lot thicker. So maybe it was good that I added more liquid. So these will kind of sit and get hard, and then I'll add the chocolate on top. I've got the chocolate disc. Those will be melted and put on. It's good. I've got the cherry pies are out over here. I'm letting this cool, and then I'll take them off the pan. I've got dinner in the oven. It smells so good. Chicken meatballs smell so good. I got my bread outside. It's a good day. It's a great baking day, and I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna get the kids moving and get stuff done with them. I think I'm gonna make it a little bit easier. Since this is melted, I'm gonna put it inside a bag and just pipe it on, because it doesn't really need to be spread on. You can just pipe it on. See, that's gonna work a little bit better. So even if it's not, you can just keep this with some water on the outside. I didn't even think about that until right now. These are just chocolate discs. Remember, I bought all those at Sam's Club. Might be cheaper than chocolate chips. I don't know. I didn't figure that price out. I just saw them. I was like, oh, I'll get them for Christmas. We only made so much chocolate stuff. So this is going to be good. I'll just kind of knead it to get it to be melted. That's a good way. I probably could have done that with that chocolate caramel next time, because these are good. We like making them. We like making these. Let's see here. Actually, if we just knead this, this will be all nice and melted. And that'll work out really good. And then just do like the swirly design on top. Perfect. Hello, Maxine. You're coming down for the day? She's like, I'm coming. She was following me around this morning a whole lot. Like, hello, good morning. She was like, when we went for a walk, we came back and I was in here and over there. She just kept following me and going back and forth. And she's just like watching me, like, where are you going to be at? I'm like, Maxine, you need to lay down. So I walked her upstairs, and then I walked her into Maddie's room, because she likes laying with Maddie too. And she stayed. It's probably a lot of chocolate in here. Probably more than we need. Have to be careful of the little chunks, but this will work. This is another thing that works. This is perfect. Then we've got our little oatmeal cups. If you let them sit and cool, they're a whole lot easier to get out, ladies. I used to hurry through them and try to get them out, because, you know, kids and everything else, and let them sit, they'll kind of squish together. Same thing with the muffins, they do the same thing. So just because they will make them get small. There we go. Use one of these to kind of push your chocolate forward. Perfect. All right. This is where it's gonna get. So I got some caramel on there. Would have been to melt that chocolate thoroughly. I did not, so I was like squeezing it, squeezing it. If it was completely melted, you would have been fine. So what I did is I put it on a cookie sheet and just set it right on top. Look at, I think that, yep, that's gonna be it. Look perfect. That's gonna make those completely melted. So no worries, if you mess up, just put them in the oven just for a few minutes, and then they'll spread nice. Perfect. That looks way better, a whole lot better. So we're doing really good. Took a little break to help the kids with the stuff they have to do so they can go on their own and take care of their stuff. And then the chicken meatballs are done. The veggies are done. I had a couple. They were so good, so delicious. And so now I'm gonna start making my bread or the rolls, because I have to, I gotta be finished up today. Greg and I have an appointment we have to run to this afternoon later, so I have to kind of make sure it's done and I have to worry about it for the rest of the day. So let's get out a little piece of cutter here. I'm gonna roll it out. I think if I do 2 round ones, yes, 2 round ones. Okay, hold on. So the bad thing is if you make your dough with egg, everything you touch is egg, remember that. So these are good. The only bad thing is there's a lot of flour on them. So I'm gonna let them rise. I think I'll do the other thing because that's like what is that, 4, 8, 12, that's like 15. That'll go quickly for food, and then I'll make the other ones so if we have them tomorrow we can too. When they come out of the oven, I'll brush them with butter. So I just have to let them sit and rise for a couple hours, it said. Look at those are rising, they're looking good. It's really good. With the veggies and noodles. So I decided to come outside for a few minutes. Life got real busy there for a minute. Greg and I have an appointment that we have to go to tonight, and so it's just one of those things where it's unexpected, and then your day just kind of gets thrown into a like, oh, okay. So I'm just gonna have to, I'm glad I got up, I'm glad I got what I wanted to get done today, and now I'm like, I'm just gonna be done. I'm gonna be done filming, making other stuff. The rolls look so good. I'm super excited for those. So I will let you know tomorrow how they taste. They look really good. The flour is kind of like made its way off, so it's like absorbed, so it doesn't like look like it'd be floury. So I think we're gonna be good with that. And then the chicken meatballs, so good. I had one of those with some veggies for lunch because it was that good. I'm like, let me have this because I'm gonna be gone at dinner time. So that's done. I just cooked some noodles because the kids are gonna be like, oh, meatballs. You know, they love the meatballs. No, they don't. It's not their favorite, but they'll eat it. So we'll have some noodles in there. It will be okay. And then we'll pull up the salad too. And then that's it. So our day has been, the boys have been outside doing some yard work. Girls are inside doing work. The only other thing I was gonna do is clean my stove. So guess what? I don't even get to clean my stove or oven today. Darn. So what I did is I opened it up. The glass part was dirty, so as it was warm, I just took my Norwex cloth and wiped, you know, the area that you see right there when it was warm, because it's a lot easier to clean out. And I'm like, okay, I will, you know what, I got another day. That's the beautiful thing about deep cleaning. If you don't get it done this time, there's always next week, there's always next month. It doesn't matter, whenever it gets done. So I'm not gonna even worry about that because I just want to close today's video and then I can focus on editing. The kids and I want to get out, get some exercise, get some walking in because it's so nice out. We've missed the last couple days, so I got my coffee here. So my last pumpkin spice coffee, I was like, I'm gonna have to wait till like October, whenever it comes out again. But someone recommended just getting a bottle of it, just adding pumpkin spice to it. Hello, that's probably what I'll do. I know I'll try it again to do it. So that will be good. So I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna go up and start editing today's video so I can finish it off. And then so we'll take a break. We'll get out and get some exercise, some walking, and run Brooklyn to work. And then I'm gonna have to run tonight for the thing that we'll go to, and hopefully all goes well and be a successful evening. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. The baking and making food, I sure did. I'm excited to have all that food in there. The cookies have been getting eaten up, and it's gonna be a good thing to have on hand. So you have a fantastic rest of your day. Come back tomorrow. We'll do some more stuff tomorrow. So, all right, we'll see ya. Bye.